All right, next to the most easiest one. It is funny, but it's not funny because I listen to these stories and go, what is your mind frame that you can't see what's right in front of you? This is a lesson that I'm going to tell everybody at the end. The laziest husband in marriage.
I'm a 39-year-old guy, and I live with my wife, who's 34, in a suburban house with our daughter, Emily, who's 10. Our next-door neighbor, Walter, is a 48-year-old single father with 2 daughters, a 14-year-old girl and a 12-year-old girl. We've been living here for a little more than 2 years. My wife really likes watching scary movies, but I've never enjoyed them. I get too scared and end up having a bad time, so I prefer to avoid them. Her friends sometimes go with her to the more popular ones, but she also likes older, indies, and foreign horror movies. She's always had a hard time finding people that have this niche interest, and that's why it was such a big deal when we met Walter and found out that he also shares this tendency. They very quickly started to make plans to watch movies together. I was invited to be a part of this, but refused. I prefer to just stay at home babysitting Emily and Walter's daughter while they're out watching movies. Sometimes they go to movie theaters, but other times they just stay at Walter's place watching stuff at his home cinema. They usually have to go to another town to catch some weird movie, so it's normal for them to come back very late. They eventually started doing stuff outside of watching movies, like going out for dinner. Walter invited all of us, including the kids, to go with him to a restaurant that a friend of him owned, but I said no because it was too expensive. I don't like those kinds of places because I feel like they're a waste of money, and I didn't think the kids would enjoy it either. I insisted on staying with the kids and let the two of them go be themselves. This has become a regular thing, and in a way, it's a good deal for me because Walter pays for my wife's dinner and she can no longer complain about me not taking her to fancy restaurants. Since their movie and dinner nights have become so common, I've grown a little tired of the burden of constantly babysitting the girls. I talked to my wife and Walter about it, and he explained that he usually doesn't like leaving his daughter with babysitters. He says he's really comfortable knowing that they're being watched by an experienced father like me instead of some teenage girl. He nevertheless agreed that it was too much of a load for me and offered to start paying me a standard babysitting fee each time that he goes out with my wife. I thought that was a fair approach to the issue, but my wife was fully against it. She says that I shouldn't be paid for babysitting my own daughter, nor the daughter of a close friend of our family like Walter. We've been arguing about this, but she insists on this notion and is not open to change. She even gets mad every time that I talk to her about this. Walter promised me that he'll convince her, but he doesn't seem to have been able to do so either. Am I the bad guy?
What the bleep? So she. What's wrong with people? What's wrong with people?
Make your deal with Walter on the side and just go on.
He lets his wife go out. I'm not going to say lets because she's an adult. She is an
You
adult.
said it already.
I know, but I'm just have any objections. He doesn't say, gee, I don't really or horror movies, which I don't. But if I'm with a guy and I know that's what he's into, I'm just gonna have to just bear it, go to sleep halfway through it, and just watch one or two. He and then he's taking her out to. I thought this story was gonna turn into Walter and her have experienced feelings for each other. I really thought that's where this was going. Cause child.
Okay, Anna's gonna roll her eyes and Tracy gonna roll her eyes, but okay, let's go on ahead and get this over with. The heck you going to watch a movie with another dude? There ain't a chance in the world this is
She's
happening.
not your daughter?
She ain't got to be. And I ain't got to be her son when she says you ain't going to the movies with another woman.
I would say the same thing, but no, we would show no fight then. I'm going just because.
But see, the funny thing about it is you want to fight on wording instead of marital boundaries. And I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna
They
go
invited
because
him, and that
you
slow mo
you
said
can't make
no.
these
He want to
things.
sit
There
there and
ain't no
say
make
no. I don't want
no.
to go.
You are not going to the movies and dinner and out of town to movies and dinners
It's the
and sit
next
at
town
over his
over.
house and watch movies and
Yeah,
have
Anna, thank
dinner
you for
and
it's
all this other stuff. Now, if you want to play with the wording, feel free. Knock yourself out. Be Billy Bad Butt because I said, no, you're not going. Have a ball with it. But please understand that while you're arguing over the wording of it, I'm arguing over you are stepping so far out of a marital bounds that it's close to calling it quits.
you don't
Your marital bound.
your marital vows.
That my marital bounds, okay, then my marital bounds. You, on the other hand, dude, you are so lazy in your marriage that you're willing to give up all the stuff you don't want to do and put it in the hands of another guy.
A friend.
They invited him. He said he didn't want to go. So why can't she go? Why can't she go see a
Really?
horror movie?
Okay.
Now I wouldn't be babysitting them kids. I mean, my daughter,
Why?
yes, but
Why?
not he, not
The
his.
boundaries
No,
are
he
already
got to.
broke, so why? Why you don't want to babysit the kids?
No, my child I would watch, but not his. He on his own.
Well, you don't ever babysit your kids. You
I know. That's why I said I would take care of my child, but his, nah.
okay. In a marriage, you're gonna have to make some sacrifices. You're literally going to do some things you don't like to do. That's part of being in a marriage. It's just the way it is. Suck it up, buttercup. I don't like horror movies. I really don't. And it's not because, oh, it's so gross and ooh, it scares me and everything else. I just think it insults my intelligence, and I don't feel like watching these things. It's just some of the decision making for these people to get killed is so stupid. It's like I don't want to watch this anymore. I remember specifically, there was a part in Friday the 13th, The New Beginning. I would never forget it, where I had rooted for Jason. Because kid was so stupid. I was like, look, Jason. As soon as I said that, here comes Jason. And I just thank you so much. I don't like horror movies. But if Fosse just had to see this horror movie, I would have to suck it up. It's just the way it is.
So do you not trust your wife to go out with another man?
Yes, I do trust her to go with another man.
You don't trust other men.
Do so.
You gonna literally tell your wife you can't go because I said so?
You know the funny thing about it is, I would never have to say that because she would never do it.
How do you know?
Foxy, would you ever do that?
We didn't hear her.
I didn't hear.
No, I wouldn't.
Dang, she said the wrong answer.
See?
That's why we're not married to Marlon, Tracy.
Thank you for real. Cause I would go just to spite you.
Permission. I just do it.
Okay.
I wish somebody would tell me where I am and they not gonna go.
She said if she did, she wouldn't ask for permission. She would just do it.
First of all, I ain't asking you. I'm telling you I'm going. And if you want to come along, hey, bring the kids. There you go. But you said you wanted to stay home. So, hey, this is somebody I share a hobby with.
That's not the type of marriage we have, though.
No.